Imagine this. You buy a home, pay your mortgage on time, and faithfully pay your HOA fees. But then, month after month, the fees keep rising. Suddenly, there are extra charges you never agreed to. You might be thinking, is this even legal? Can I just opt out of this HOA? Today, I'm going to break down exactly what HOAs can and cannot do, and give you real-life examples so you know how to protect your home and your wallet. Homeowners associations, or HOAs, exist to maintain common areas, enforce rules, and manage shared amenities. But many homeowners run into a common problem. Fees keep increasing, and sometimes extra charges appear out of nowhere. Before panicking, it's important to understand HOA membership is usually permanent and attached to your property deed. That means even if you pay off your mortgage, your property is still part of the HOA. Let's break this down with some real examples. Take Susan, who bought a home in a gated community in Florida. Year 1, HOA fee $300 month. Year 2 increased to $350 year 3, $400 plus a landscaping assessment. She never signed for her. Susan tried to stop paying the extra charge. The HOA threatened late fees and legal action. She discovered that the HOA bylaws allowed the board to approve special assessments for maintenance projects, even if homeowners hadn't voted on them directly. The lesson: always read your CC&Rs and HOA bylaws carefully. They define exactly what the HOA can charge you for. Then there's Mark in California. He had finished paying his mortgage, thinking he might finally be free from monthly fees. Surprise! The HOA fee keeps coming with occasional community improvement charges. He tried to leave the HOA, but the lawyer explained, membership is tied to the property, not the person. Even after paying off his home, he could not legally opt out unless the HOA dissolved, which is extremely rare and difficult. HOAs generally raise fees for a few reasons: inflation and rising maintenance costs, pools, landscaping, security reserve funds, money set aside for future repairs like roof replacement special assessments, unexpected repairs or upgrades. The key point: HOAs usually must follow their governing documents. Random charges without explanation or documentation may be illegal. Review your HOA documents, CC&Rs, bylaws, and rules. Request written explanations for fee increases and extra charges. Attend HOA board meetings. Ask questions and request transparency. Document everything: emails, notices, financial statements. Seek legal advice if fees violate your governing documents. Even though you cannot usually opt out, you can challenge unlawful charges and ensure the HOA is following its own rules. HOAs are legal and have authority, but that authority is limited by their own governing documents and state laws. If a board abuses its power, homeowners have legal recourse, including mediation, small claims court, or lawsuits. Communication and documentation are your strongest tools. So, can you leave an HOA after paying off your house? Usually no. Can the HOA raise fees? Yes, if done according to the CC&Rs or bylaws. But random, unexplained charges? That's where you can take action. Know your rights. Ask for transparency. Keep detailed records. Consult a lawyer if necessary. If you've ever dealt with rising HOA fees or unexpected charges, comment below with your experience. And if you want more real estate advice and tips on protecting your home, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because you deserve to know your rights as a homeowner.